season as both of these programs try to make an early statement and build that resume. Welcome to the home of the Clemson Tigers, Death Valley in Clemson, South Carolina. As we'll see the national champions from last year, the Houston Cougars, taking on the 18th ranked team in the land, the Clemson Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. Houston about to kick off to get things underway. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So the Clemson Tigers offense will have the football first. And are we ever lucky to see these two great quarterbacks in action here today? And Jesse, it won't be long before we'll see them squaring off on Sundays.
Yeah, these guys can both stress a defense for similar reasons, and we've seen it all year long, right? Both guys have tremendous arm talent, and both guys can hurt you running the football as well. So these defenses are really going to have to be careful with how they try and defend these two quarterbacks. David, this one could come down to which guy has the ball last.
Yeah, which is really, really cool. A big showdown. They know what's on the line. Man, these are two huge names. You know, brand versus brand. Big-time baller versus big-time baller. Trying to come out on top. Yeah, defenses, I feel bad for them. That's not what this is about. This is about the QBs.
I'll tell you, this defensive end, not only can he pass rush, but he can play the run as well. You see him beat the offensive lineman there trying to block him and get in the backfield to make that tackle for loss. That was impressive.
The Tigers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Back to pass, it's Abraham. Quick completion on the out. He'll be knocked out of bounds right at the 40-yard line. Good pickup there. Guys, let's chat a little bit about Clemson. You start the season top 25. Clearly expectations are flying your way, but with that might come some roadblocks.
Well, I think you got to take every week and every opponent one at a time. The number beside your name doesn't matter right now. The number matters late in the season. So you want to start the season fast. You want to be gelling on offense and on defense. I think that's the challenge early here.
Absolutely. Figuring out who you are. Obviously, some talented pieces, well thought of in the top 25, but a lot of season to go out and prove it. Day one, game one. Make that first impression.
So Houston's offense will have its first possession of the game. We have got a tremendous matchup between these two running backs, both stars in their own right, and David, both ready to make a huge impact.
I mean, how fun is it to have two guys, one on each side, when they have the football, like they can go the distance. Just dynamic speed, great vision. These defenses are in trouble because these guys can touch it a bunch of different ways, and Palmer, they can hit home runs from anywhere on the field.
And I think what makes them really unique too, David, is that they're very versatile guys. Both guys can run between the tackle box. They can take it outside. They can both catch the football as well. So no doubt the game plan for both offenses, feed the running back as many different ways as possible and just let him go to work.
Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. Wants to adjust the pattern. Wants to throw on 1st down. Floating away. Trying to escape and get it himself. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet.
This is why everybody grows up and wants to be an offensive coordinator and not a defensive coordinator, because he can do that. He drops back, he's supposed to pass, but you know what? I'll just scramble around, and I'll just go get plenty of yards and pick them up and put them down, and I'm faster than most of your other guys, too, so good luck stopping him.
Houston wants to play fast. Love seeing these early season top 25 matchups. You can get a really good feel of how good these teams are, guys.
And the intensity is going to be big too, David, because the players, you know, on these teams, they've been thinking about this game for a long time. They knew they'd have a national stage, and they got a chance to prove just how good they are.
Oh, man, make that statement. Make that early statement. We always look at the end of the season, and what does the committee say? Oh, they beat top 25 so-and-so. Here's your chance to put that on your resume that'll pay off big time in late in the season.
This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. Gonna swing it on second down. Might be looking to run. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. This crowd knows they have to bring it in big moments, and one of those has arrived. They've got the screen set up. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. Here comes second down, and this crowd is turning it up a notch. Wants to go up top. Pressure coming. Moving out of the pocket. Gets it all the way down to the 2-yard line. He was fighting for that end zone.
It's really hard on a defense to drop back and know it's pass. And then a quarterback like that, he just has the ability. Down and just bam, shoot through a hole, chew up yards so fast, outrun fast guys. It's just really hard to stop in today's football.
Houston has it with a first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he was able to run through one tackle, but still only a modest gain. Now second and goal, and right in the teeth of this noise. Got his man on the outside. And that's good for the completion percentage and bad for the yardage. They lose ground on that one. On third and goal, you can't hear yourself thinking here. How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple.
And that's an interesting call by this offense, man. Like, they go with the run, try to maybe catch him off guard, pick up a few yards, but now decision time. Fourth and medium. Does this offense...
Touchdown, Houston! Hello! First points of the day are on the board. Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the extra point makes it 7-0. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Plows through the defense. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. And the Tigers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. He'll keep it himself. Running into the open space. They push it out to the 39 after picking up 5. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. They'll run it behind the big guys on the left. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. That's the end of the period, and Houston has the lead. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. Handoff to the single running back. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. The Tigers have this offense rolling. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Got it in the middle, it's Otis. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. The Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Give to the running back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Running to the left. Oh, he's got a chance. Knocked down at the 27 after a pickup of 5. Ball's at the 27. It's 3rd and short. Can they avoid making that 4th down decision? Dropping back, it's Abraham. throws to the wideout. Intercepted. They were back in their own end, and they stopped the drive. Got some room to run. And with the interception, he'll take it all the way back. Touchdown, Cougar! Look, a lot of time left. There's a little bit of distance right now being put on the scoreboard.
There is, but it's so awesome when you're a defense and you study all week about what's coming and what routes to be ready for, and then you jump the route and you make the plays and you just go get in that end zone. It is so beautiful.
Lining up to add another. The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out. It's Raiola. Slips through the line. They bring him down, but not before a really good return sets up this offense in solid field position. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Going to try to pop one on the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. Now, guys, when you're talking about Clemson, they had some holes to fill on the roster. They've gone into the portal. They brought in a pretty decent haul. How good do you think this staff feels right now addressing those areas of need, David?
Well, I think you feel really good about bringing in quality depth, experience depth, but now the trick is to merge it with your other guys and everybody get on the same page, you know, and moving in the same direction.
The coaching staff is so excited, too. They feel like if they can stay healthy, they can take an extra step versus where they were a year ago because of these new bodies they found through the portal.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. Here's the handoff. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. And the Tigers with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. And how does he keep running? I'd be dizzy after a spin move like that. This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far, but starting to get things moving, it's 1st and 10. Grabbed in the middle, it's Otis.
Man, you see so much of this in football now. Big body wide receivers, right? Guys that can run routes and box guys out. You want to play man-to-man coverage on me? I'll put my big body on you. You throw it near me, I'll make the contested catch.
And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. 3rd and short here from the 35. Might take a shot here if this is 4-down territory. Looking to throw, it's Abraham. Finds his man. He'll be knocked out of bounds at the 29. Inside the 30 at the 29, it's a 1st down. To the air on 1st down. Throws toward the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Back to pass. Under fire. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
And this offense, man, they're going to have to figure something out. This is already getting out of hand, but they're going to have to protect their quarterback. They're going to have to start throwing the football and having some success because right now they got a bagel up on the scoreboard.
And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. So Clemson is lining up to punt this one away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Running back searching for a hole. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. And the Cougars with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Here's the pressure. Picks up the 1st down and gets down to avoid contact.
And he's really proven to this defense that he's just not a one-trick pony. He can beat you through the air, and now he can do this. Now he can take off and scramble, move the sticks, get us 1st down for his offense. This defense, they're starting to learn pretty quickly. This guy is a talented joker at quarterback.
Houston going up-tempo. Looking downfield on 1st down. Plucks it out of the air. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the 1st down. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have 1 remaining in the half. Wants to fire on 2nd down. He'll try to do it himself. He gets the job done, picking up the 1st down, then getting down.
And he's just proving it time and time again, man. He has that feel. He obviously has the ability to pick up and put them down and go get 1st downs. But I think the timing of when to scramble and when not to scramble, he's really got that figured out. And you can tell it's going to be a big part of the game plan.
From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Safe completion on the screen. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call.
Timeout, Houston.
They'd love nothing better than to add a 3-ball here before the break. Didn't make them sweat at all. It's good. And that lead grows even bigger. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. A 1st half that saw a little bit of everything there in Death Valley.
The Tigers will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the 2nd half. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Here comes the Houston offense once again. They opened this 3rd quarter on top, and they built the lead on the strength of that running game.
And they made a huge statement, too, just proving to the other team that they're more physical, they're winning in the trenches. So here in the 2nd half, David, just keep demoralizing this defense by pounding the football.
Yeah, and I'm not going to let that happen. I riled up my guys at halftime. We're going to put more people in the box, and we got to come out and meet the physical challenge of this offense.
Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Sweet cut there. Good pickup there as he gets the 1st down, and they'll mark him at the 48.
And as the game goes on, you're going to see this offense continue to use the RPO. That look was conducive to handing it off. The defense now is going to start putting more guys in the box to slow this running back down, and that's when the quarterback's going to have an opportunity to keep the football and make plays thrown.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. He's got his man. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Houston wants to play fast.
Well, the defense makes the tackle to give up the 1st down. They've now got to communicate the next play.
Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
That is an awesome play up front right there, crashing that play in the backfield. It's funny, you think back to Clemson. Remember when Trevor Lawrence won a national title his true freshman year? It wasn't necessarily about Trevor Lawrence. They won that title because of their defensive dominance, especially on the D-line. That may have been the best D-line we've ever seen in college football. And I tell you, sometimes this dude looks like he could start on that D-line. He's that talented.
They'll throw it to the back on the screen.
Well, a nice gainer on that running back screen. Now, how about the offensive line getting downfield and getting blocks to really help out the back, find some space to go to work?
Second down, he'll throw it, using his legs to buy some time. Good route on the comeback, and he makes the catch. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Gonna look downfield again. It's on target and complete. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Takes the easy throw in the flat. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal. On third and short, they'll try to throw for it. Makes the grab. He stopped just short of the goal line, but they'll have it first and goal from the 1. Offense changing the play. They'll use the running game on first and goal. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. Wide receiver going in motion. On second and goal, he gets another chance. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Man, and that's a frustrating play when you go in reverse near the goal line, goal-to-go situations, Palmer. You got to get those positive yards. You can't go backwards if you're trying to get a touchdown.
You know, I'm trusting in my quarterback here to make the right.
Touchdown, Houston. And the pummeling has started.
Another nice drive put together. And this offense through 2 weeks, man, they look legit. This team's about to be 2-0. All of their dreams in front of them. This team looks like a national championship contender.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. Motion from the wideout. Looking to throw, it's Abraham. Gets it out quickly. There he goes. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41. That big play is just what they needed. Now they have it first and 10 just outside the 40. Looking to throw on first down. The throw to the outside is complete. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Second down, they'll go to the air. He's got it. Makes the tackle at the 27. It's a pickup of 5 and enough for the first down. That's the end of the quarter, and Houston has the lead. And they've built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we've gotten here. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. They'll run it from the gun. Nice move to keep running. They make the tackle after he gets 2 down to the 25. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Back to pass on second down. If the quarterback's a little more on target there, maybe they hook up, but it's an incompletion. They've moved it to the 25, but now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab. That'll be enough for a first down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line. The Tigers come to the line with a new set of downs. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Clemson. Made the grab in the end zone for the score.
And Finally, man, this offense, they have struggled all day. They've been shut out all game. Finally put a drive together, got some points on the board, got some good mojo. Maybe they can take this in the next week. I know it's been a bad day, but sometimes these type of things can carry over.
The Houston offense comes onto the field, and they've found no answer so far. Already to the end zone twice, tacked on a field goal, and now back for more. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll try the run. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And I know you can play these late-game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get it done.
Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. Tries to get it on the ground. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Got his man to the left. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. The Cougars are moving quickly down the field. Wants to go up top on first down. Finds his big tight end. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. To the ground with the back. And he got nothing, and the line of scrimmage is still the 5-yard line. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Touchdown, Houston. Hello. And the beatdown has ensued.
And with that score, you start to get excited because you can feel the momentum starting off 2-0. I mean, you got to finish this one off, but there's a great chance you're going to. But this season has started just like you've wanted it to. Now just keep climbing. See how high we can get in these rankings.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, let's get you up to speed on what's going down in this fun college football game today. Washington State is ahead right now, but the school that nearly saw Ryan Leaf win a Heisman back in the day still has some work to do. They're up by 11 over Jacksonville State. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
Fires one high and deep. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but second down coming. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Red pass, it's complete. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. And the Tigers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Scanning the field, it's Abraham. Fires toward the target. Catch in the middle, it's Hawkins. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Wants to throw on first down. Flips it out on the screen. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. The offense will quickly use a timeout. The Tigers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Wide receiver comes in motion. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete. Ball at the 38. The defense will try to get a stop on 3rd and short. Wants to throw again. A little screen to the running back. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it.
I think moving forward on 3rd down, this offense is going to have to be a little bit more aggressive and try to throw it vertically. Start throwing the ball around the line of scrimmage against these guys.
Hauls it in easily enough for the first down. He was smelling that end zone, but they get him down at the 4 after the big pass play. Let's see what Clemson comes up with on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
And, man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground? That is a baller.
Off the play fake. Pass is broken up, incomplete as they were trying to strike for 6. And they'll come to the line and try to draw a little bit closer on 3rd and goal. Looking for a man. It's Abraham. Trying to barrel in. And an absolutely fearless tackle. Giving up size, still got him on the turf. A 4th quarter field goal down by this much, that's a lot like putting a lip. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers!
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
Houston, 31. Clemson, 14.
That ball scoots through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Houston sending the offense back onto the field. Final minute, this game's on ice. They can take a knee and run out the clock.
This offense has to feel great with how they're able to go out, execute, and perform.
Looking deep down the right side. He's got it on the outside. Oh, there were a few steps there. He was thinking touchdown, but they finally get him down after the big pickup at the 25. Big play offense, and it has them threatening now. 1st and 10 from the 25. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Got his man. He is down at the 1. A terrific run after the throw and catch. They're just about to put this W in the books, guys. Comes against a ranked opponent, a team that most of us expected them to beat, and they were able to come through.
Yeah, but you're going to get challenged.
Touchdown, Cougars. And the route is on.
And they just keep piling on the points. We've seen in big moments in this game, they have been able to step up and deliver, particularly on offense. Very impressive performance.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Wants to throw. It's Abraham. He's taking a deep shot. He's open on the right. Turning it on. Still on his feet. And he gets it down to the 4-yard line before he's finally stopped. A terrific run after the catch. They get the timeout called. 11 seconds remaining to play. Wants to go up top. Trying to find the end zone. Give him 6. Touchdown, Clemson.
With that last touchdown now, they're trying to create some momentum. They're trying to avoid starting the season 0-1. They know they've got a lot of work to do here in the second half, but you should be feeling pretty good about that last score. Now you've got to keep that up.
They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. To the air on 1st down. Oh, he wants it all. They pick it off, and this defense, a much-needed play. And he goes to the ground, and that's how this game is going to end. I know both of these teams were ranked, guys, but it really seemed as if they weren't on the same level in this game.
I think that was a pretty good statement game for these guys. I mean, you're ranked higher.